All right, Anthony Joshua, here we go again. Is calling out Deontay Wilder for a fight in 2020. Man, there's this old saying. Used to say it on Good Times a lot. Used to say it on the Jeffersons. It was in the 1970s. It was Negro please. I don't buy that. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. Also, thank you so much to the members of the LDBC that have joined as a Fanon's favorite on the LDBC supporter, OG Boxing Talk supporting levels on the join button down there. Thank you guys so much for your support. Also, everybody that donates in the super chats and the cash apps during the live streams. Much love, much respect to you guys. Thank you guys for pushing the channel forward. Make sure you come to OG Boxing Talk this Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time for the big show of the week that we hold, which is with me, Blood, KQKC, Trap House, my man Curtis Anderson, the boxing historian. Let's get into this, man. Okay, here we go again, man. Here we go again. AJ talking out the side of his neck, talking about he wants a fight that he don't want. Okay, not even gonna fake like this. Deontay, I want Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury in 2020 legacy fight. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop it. Okay, I don't believe you. I don't believe anybody that looks like you. I'm sorry. You're not going to be the boy that cried wolf and keep calling wolf and keep calling wolf and then come out and say crap like, as long as you're financially as long as you're financially realistic, as long as you're financially realistic, you know what I mean? As long as, hey, I heard, give me $50 million and I'll fight you tomorrow. Remember that? And all of a sudden, where'd you get the money from? I need proof of funds. I need proof of funds. I'm not gonna sell my soul for $50 million. Man, ain't nobody believing this nonsense, okay? Nobody believing the nonsense. And I don't care what any of you guys, any of you UK dudes got to say about it, okay? Anybody with 2 cents, no, I'm not gonna, I wanna use the same fallacies that you use. It is my opinion that AJ never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. And more importantly than AJ not wanting to fight Deontay Wilder, Eddie Hearn has no intentions whatsoever on having Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder. It's not happening, okay? It ain't happening. I don't even believe Tyson Fury is happening, all right? So he says Wilder or Fury. I don't believe either one of them, okay? So AJ, I'll explain in detail why I do not believe you. But before I do that, let me say, sit down and let the big boys fight, okay? Just sit down and let the big boys fight. Go over there with your big crowds. Go over there, go back to your big crowds, go back to your underwear model photo shoots and all the other stuff that you got going on there. Talk to your Twitter followers. Fake, go fake, do some fake philosophy, talking nonsense in some interviews. Do whatever you want to do, but stop acting like you want to fight Deontay Wilder, okay? You don't want that. We know you don't. I know you don't want that because your actions over the last several years have shown me that you don't want that. There's no reason for me to believe that you want that, okay? First of all, let's go over this. I got something in my eye driving me nuts. Let's go over this. I'm not going to go necessarily over the chain of events, okay? But I could. Let's go with this You're the A Side thing. You're the A Side. If you're the A Side, then you should be able to make the fight happen. If that's the fight that you really want and there's all this money behind you, you should be able to give Deontay Wilder a package that Deontay Wilder would be happy with and say, you know what? Yeah, I'll take it. It shouldn't be any borderline offers where we're like, oh, okay, well, I'll give you a 12.5 million flat fee. Okay, the 12.5 million flat fee, okay, is got to be out the window, right? Oh, but no, what does he earn? Well, he earned, according to multiple sources, $20 million guaranteed just for Luis Ortiz. And he's done 2 pay-per-views now. And if it's in the United States, this guy's clearly a financially viable fighter, right? Is Eddie, you think Eddie Hearn's going to get his dude? Are we going to get into that type of conversation about the money? Okay, but anyway, I think I was a little bit off on that particular comment because it's not related to my original point. Forgive me, I get a little bit emotional about this particular subject because this skullduggery has been going on since 2017. And I'm really tired of people acting like they think other people need to be stupid. Deontay, if they wanted that fight then, they could have said Deontay Wilder 50-50. We can do the pay-per-view in the UK. We can do the pay-per-view in the United. We can do the pay-per-view in the UK, and we'll give you 50-50. Fight. Let's make the fight happen. Okay. If that's what they wanted, that's what Deontay Wilder asked for was 60-40. He originally never asked for 50-50. He said 60-40. If you wanted the fight for your legacy and you thought you could win that fight and you wanted it to happen, I want this fight to happen, you could have went 50-50 with it and called it a day. Because isn't that what Deontay Wilder did with Tyson Fury? When Deontay Wilder said, I can't get this Anthony Joshua clown into the ring. What do you think? How can I do this? Well, there's Tyson Fury. Tyson, so you don't duck me. So you take the fight. I'm going to give you 50-50 and it's going to be a pay-per-view. Get yourself 2 warm-up fights, 50-50, and let's make the fight happen. 50-50. There was no reason Deontay Wilder had to offer Tyson Fury 50-50. For this next fight, there's no reason for Deontay Wilder to have to give Tyson Fury 50-50. No reason whatsoever. Tyson Fury can't sell his way out of a wet brown paper bag in the United States, despite all of the exaggerations to the contrary. Exaggerations and underestimating Deontay Wilder to the contrary. But he did it. Why? Because he wanted to fight. He made the fight happen. Luis Ortiz, he beat Luis Ortiz. Bunch of people running around talking about how, he was going to get knocked out if Luis Ortiz, because Luis Ortiz was on the verge of getting knocked out and the ref gave him extra time. That's the reason it saved him. So Deontay Wilder said, you know what? Let me do this again with Luis Ortiz. I want to shut you up. So he gave Luis Ortiz a bunch of money. According to multiple sources, $7 million guarantee, which, by the way, is the exact same amount of money that Eddie Hearn was rumored to have offered Anthony Joshua, Ortiz to fight Anthony Joshua. And I put a little pin in that. If you believe that fight was ever intended to come off, I got something else to sell you. Okay? Just because you make an offer doesn't mean that you intend to sign for that fight. Doesn't mean it. There's people do contracts all the time in the public sector where they issue an RFP, a bunch of people are responding to it, and those people already have in their mind who they want to do business with. But they will accept the offers, they will go through all of that the whole time. They know exactly who it is that they want to fight, and they also, who they want to do business with, and they also know exactly who they don't want to do business with, and who ain't got a rat's chance in hell of winning that. That's what I think the case was with Luis Ortiz and Anthony Joshua. But regardless, Deontay Wilder gave him the fight, gave him a bunch of money that he didn't have to give him. Anthony Joshua also gave a bunch of money to Charles Martin when he wanted to fight Charles Martin's belt, and he was clearly the A side with Charles Martin and was like, hey, I want the fight. So if he really wanted the fight, he could have done the same thing with Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder, if Deontay was easy money and he really wanted the fight, then shoot, it would have been even more in his interest to do that because that was the last belt. He would have owned all the belts. He could have been undefeated heavyweight champion of the world in less than 21 fights. Right? That's the metric you guys like. Less than 21 fights. It was right there on the plate for him. But the only problem is he got a glass jaw. And since he got a glass jaw, he didn't want to put that glass jaw up. He didn't want to put that glass jaw in front of a bull who was going to shatter that. But y'all keep living in that fantasy. I'm not even humoring this. I'm not even humoring it. Anthony Joshua, he is too fragile to fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder will knock that dude out flat out, nasty style. And there's almost dude, I used to think, oh man, I don't really know. I mean, there's AJ has the ability to beat Deontay Wilder if he can box and stay on the outside. No, because he can't take a punch. Even against Luis Ortiz. I mean, even against Andy Ruiz in the second fight, whenever he got in close, it looked like he was super fragile. I was like, dang, did he get hurt? He looked like he was wobbled. Look, man. All the King's horses and all the King's men did not put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Okay, that dude is still fragile, and he don't want that smoke with Deontay Wilder. All you're doing is throwing that shit out there so you can get some of your fans and say, well, AJ called him out, and Deontay Wilder didn't take the fight. Yeah, whatever, man. Keep hiding behind numbers. Keep hiding behind phony call-outs. Whatever it is, just whenever you do that, go back to the fight before last when Anthony Joshua and look at his ass laid out every time Andy Ruiz hit him. And in the second fight with Andy Ruiz, look at how he reacts every time Andy Ruiz hits him. And then think about Deontay Wilder landing something on him. Dude, that dude's gonna go to sleep something ugly. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, I'm out. Peace.